Michael, why don't you tell us a little bit about what Modi is and what you're doing in its genesis?
So I've actually been impatiently waiting my whole career for this. My practice has always been in the advanced television space, and January 6th of this year, we decided to formalize it. We were doing a lot of talking about how to fuse data and technology in the television business, and we decided to start up a business unit within the larger organization, so we can actually produce the work and do it for our clients and for our teams, as opposed to just talking about it. And I'm thrilled. I'm excited. It's a dream come true for me.
Great. So can you give us an example of some of the kinds of projects that you expect to be working on? And also maybe tell us a little bit about, with your life in preparation for this, what are some of the elements you think in the things you've done in the past that will be particularly helpful as you go forward?
Sure. So being able to utilize the technology that's been installed in set-top boxes to identify households and zip codes and ad zones based on various segmentation and sending commercials just to those homes and reducing the waste. That's one of our core products, and advertisers love it, and it's improving targeting and reducing waste in TV, and that's something that's pretty new and pretty exciting to us.
And so what are some of the kinds of things that you've done in the past that you think have really set you up well for this role?
I mean, this has been my role indirectly for some time now, and what we found, honestly, is that we were doing a lot of talking, but not a lot was actually happening, because there's a lot of different technologies, a lot of products that got very complicated. So creating a unit where we have 25 people that do nothing every day but this was a big step in the right direction for us, and it's working out well. I mean, we're 5 months in, but it is working out well for us.
So how does that feel? It's like now that you've wanted this all this time and now that you've got it, I mean, you've got 25 people. Is that taking you away from some of the strategy and everything now that you're managing a more substantial team?
Not really, because what I get to do every day is focus on the strategy of all this stuff. So I've kind of shed a lot of my previous responsibilities and really get to hone in on purely data and technology-driven TV solutions, which is what I love.
And how are the clients responding?
Very favorably. I mean, their clients are getting frustrated with all the various different groups and organizations and whatnots of everyone talking about this stuff, and I think we do a pretty good job of helping simplify it for them. And now that they know that there's a resource internally to actually not just talk about it, but to do the work and execute it, all the legwork and the nuts and bolts, that's been a good experience for them.
So there's a lot of noise about this sector in the marketplace quite a bit, and maybe sometimes it's more press release than practice and action. Is this also something you spend a lot of time talking to the clients about, sort of what's real and what's not? And that was part of obviously your old job, but now I guess it's really showing them what you're doing.
Yeah, no, it's less about, we try to focus less about what can be done and more about showing the advertiser, here's what you should be doing, and so it's much more of a tactical approach than it is a top-down approach.
And so
all it is television, right? This is not rocket science. It's another way to extend your reach to a core customer within a television environment.